Welcome to GKey Solutions Private Limited.
SQL Server Integration Services, Classes and Real-Time Interview Questions and Answers. Part 62. How to do project deployment into integration services catalogs from Visual Studio. In this part of training, we are going to discuss about how to do project deployment into integration services catalogs from Visual Studio. Coming to the different steps, in Visual Studio or SSTT, right-click the SSIS project, select Deploy. The Integration Services Deployment wizard will open automatically. Choose Integration Services Catalogs as the deployment target. Select the SQL Server instance and the folder inside SSISDB where the project will be deployed. Review the summary. Click Deploy to publish the project to SSISDB. After deployment, configure parameters, environments and connection managers in SSMS if required. Let us see these things practically in SSIS. I am in SSIS. Here I am in a project called GKey demo. Here I have two packages. One is pdeploy1, pdeploy2. These are the two packages I am dealing with now. We are going to deploy these two packages into SSMS, that too into Integration Services Catalog. To deploy the project in Integration Service Catalog, there should be a folder called SSISDB. There is no folder here. It is mandatory that before deploying there should be SSISDB folder. For that I am trying to create here. On Integration Services Catalog, right click, create catalog, and SSISDB, this is the default name. We can provide some strong password if for this, and I am trying to create this folder inside Integration Services Catalog. The folder has been created. Now we can deploy the project from Visual Studio. Here we are having two packages in the project. Two packages are, let us I'll explain you the package pdeploy1 right now. For this, in data flow task, we are just connecting to a flat file, and by using row count transformation we are counting rows and we are deploying the records into destination. And here in D files, emp1 is the file that we are connecting. This is the file that we are going to load to the destination table. And coming to the next step, in execute SQL task, here we have a log table that we are going to log the values like file path and row count and get date. These are the values which are going to be inserted in logs table, and this target table has been created. The log table also I have created. By using row count transformation we can insert these records, and file path also from variable we can insert. These are the two target table and logs table. I am trying to execute. There is no data right now. For pdeploy2 also same process is happening. When we dealing with the project deployment, we have to know about the project parameters as well. That means parameters. There are two types of parameters available in SSIS. One would be project parameters and next would be package parameters. For each package there are parameters. Once you create a package level parameter, that will be used only for this particular package. If you create a project parameter, that can be used in all the packages which are created under the project, which is GKey demo. Now I am trying to create project level parameter. If you right click on project parameters, this type of window is going to open, and if you click on add parameter, the parameter is going to be added here. This is a project parameter. I am trying to create a parameter. Data type would be string, and the value here I am going to take is, this is the value I am trying to pass. This is the file path I am just trying to give here. This is the project level parameter that I have created. I can use this parameter in all the packages which are created here. I will use that project level parameter in this packages. What I am going to do is, for these two packages there are two variables. One variable with the folder path and that file path, and second one is row count that will capture the row count from the row count transformation. Here, for file path variable, I'm getting into the expressions. From expressions, I'm taking the project P file path parameter. For project parameters, there is a prefix like $project. I'm taking it. Now, for file path variable, I'm passing the value from project parameter. The same way, I'm doing it for the pdeploy1 package as well. I'm getting into this thing here. This is the file path, and these things also you have to make dynamic, that is flat file connection. You have to get into the expression. These are right now, it is also working fine for both like packages. I have made the flat file connection dynamic. Why? Because our value is coming from a variable which we have created like file path. You can see the expression fx here also. That means in expressions we are having the value that is getting to the flat file connection. Now the environment is okay. Now we are trying to do the project deployment. Now I am trying to deploy this project. For that, I am right click on the project that we have created, deploy. Next, we have to select SSIS in SQL Server, and next, this is the server that we are trying to connect, and it is a Windows authentication. I'm trying to connect. I'm clicking on it. I want to browse a particular folder. This is the SSISDB that we have created in SSMS. Under this, we need to create a folder. I'll create like first project is a folder under SSISDB. I'm creating. It has created. Now our GKey demo project is going to be deployed to first project folder under SSISDB. Now deploy in process. That means it is deploying the packages from here. I'm trying to close it. I'm getting into SSMS. Now refresh SSISDB. You can see the first project folder that we have created in projects. GKey demo is the project that we deployed, and under packages we have two packages. Here there is no data right now in the target table and log table. Now I'm trying to run the package from the SSMS, that is from catalog. Right click, execute. This is the project parameter it is taking. We can change this value as well, but for the first thing I'm just trying to execute it by clicking on OK. If you like click on S, it will show you how this like has been worked, like the package, how the package has ran, and what are the different steps. Now the package has been successful. We can go and check the data right now. Now the files emp1 data file has been loaded with 1000 records. These are the 1000 records which are loaded in the target table. In the same way, we can try to execute the next package, that is pdeploy2. I am trying to execute it. Here I am trying to give another. I am trying to execute this package. Let us see. It is running right now. Let us check the data. See, employee 2, that means on the fly we have changed. We have different files at particular location. That means we are changing the project parameter value from SSIS catalog while deploying. That means once you create a project parameter, that can be modified in catalog as well. That means SSISDB. In such a way, I have like loaded another 1000 records from emp2 data CSV file. In the same way, if I want to execute the first one, you can change the like this project parameter value here. Instead of 1, and I have 3 files over there. Now I'm giving 3. I'm trying to execute this package, and I'm clicking on no right now. let's select the data. Now see, third file also loaded from this particular location. In such a way, if you create any project level parameter, here once we deploy it to the SSMS, that too SSISDB catalog, here while running the package, the project level parameter will pop up. We can change the value there and we can run with that particular value of that project parameter. I think you got some idea about deploying SSIS project into catalogs and creating project parameters and the difference between package and project parameters. Thank you. Stay connected with GKey IT solutions on all your favorite platforms. Follow us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest content. Join the GKey community and grow your IT career with us.